This course contains audio. Please ensure your computer speakers are turned up or you have headphones available. Welcome to Module 2 Stress, part of the Stress Management for Supervisors and Managers course. This course is part of the Basic Supervision series offered several times a year by the Healthcare Services Division to its new supervisors and managers.
Use the navigation buttons to move through the course. You can go back and review any slide by clicking the previous slide button. Clicking on the Display Table of Contents button will display or hide the table of contents.
This module covers stress, the definition of stress, the types of stress, and provides information on the effects of stress on the body. Also covered in this module are another type of stress: eustress and post-traumatic stress disorder. At the completion of this module you will be able to define stress, identify types of stress, identify the physical, emotional and cognitive indicators of stress, and identify sources of stress inside and outside of work. We are going to begin this module by showing a short video of Ellen describing stress. Ellen made this video for Stress Awareness Month, which is April of each year. Stress Awareness Month has been recognized since 1992. Click the play button to view the video.
The cost of stress to us is shown on this slide. Absenteeism, turnover, diminished productivity and workers' compensation are taking a toll on the country. The cost to us in terms of money is $500 billion in 2017.
Stress is the body's non-specific responses to demands placed upon it. Stress causes your body to release chemicals such as cortisol and adrenaline to help the body respond to perceived threats.
Hans Selye is credited with creating the term stress, and he also created the concept of General Adaptation Syndrome or GAS model. He used the stages described in the model to identify the stages of stress being experienced by an individual. These stages are in order: alarm, resistance, and exhaustion.
There are many hormones released into your body as the result of stress. The most well-known is cortisol, and it raises blood sugar. The others are adrenaline, norepinephrine and oxytocin.
The three types of stress are acute, episodic and chronic. Acute stress is the most common. Episodic stress is the same type as acute but happens more frequently. Chronic stress is the most serious because it wears on us over time. It can also lead to physical distress and emotional breakdowns. If the person does not get help, they may contemplate suicide or violence.
Not all stress is bad. Stress can be motivating and can lead to enjoyment. Remember the stress and excitement you felt from your first roller coaster ride? That is an example of eustress.
Here are some more examples of eustress. As you can see, eustress is associated with positive and enjoyable events that take place in our lives.
Post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD shares many symptoms of stress in general. PTSD also demonstrates many of the symptoms of corrections fatigue, a new term which we will look at in the next module. The next slide contains a short video of a police officer discussing PTSD and his experience working through it.
This 4-minute video beneath the vest is an interview of a police officer, Rob Davis, describing his experience with PTSD.
Our bodies react to stress and let us know through a series of symptoms that are physical, emotional and mental that the body is experiencing stress.
In addition to the indicators shown on this page, there is a long list of indicators on the next 2 pages. What is important to know is that anyone can experience any of these indicators. We need to look out for our fellow staff members and see if they exhibit several of these indicators over time.
As you can see, the physical symptoms of stress can lead to serious problems such as heart problems, diabetes, and Alzheimer's disease.
In addition to the physical indicators, there can be emotional indicators as well. An occasional demonstration of one of these indicators may be normal, but when the person exhibits one or more of these indicators on a frequent basis, it may be a sign that they are experiencing stress.
Stress can have a detrimental effect on our ability to think and make decisions. Sometimes people get into a process of negative self-talk which tends to demoralize the person and erode their confidence. It is important that a person be attentive to their normal body functions. This will help them recognize indicators should they occur.
This 4-minute animated video depicts how stress affects the brain.
Studies have indicated that 46% of people surveyed stated that workload was a main cause of stress. 28% said people were the cause of their stress. 20% said juggling their work and personal lives was a main cause of stress, and 6% cited lack of job security.
Stress can also come from the home, negative self-talk and mind traps. We want you to be aware of these sources of stress and realize that you can bring stress into the workplace because of these outside situations.
Dr. Kelly McGonigal is a pioneer in the field of science help. In addition to being the author of several books, she made a video How to Make Stress Your Friend for the 2013 series of TED Talks that has been viewed over 16 million times. On the next page you will have the opportunity to view this video. You are encouraged to watch this video as it provides helpful information on how to use stress to your advantage.
In this 15-minute video, Kelly explains why she no longer believes that stress is harmful to you. She states that when you realize that stress is your body's way of making you stronger, you will come to see that stress really is a positive thing.
I have a
Click on the
confession to
play
make.
button to view the video.
But
Click the
first,
play button to view
I
the
want
video. In this module we covered the definition of stress, and we reviewed the types of stress. We also covered the physical, emotional and cognitive indicators of stress and identified the sources of stress outside of work. You viewed 3 videos that reinforced your understanding of stress, its effect on your body, and how to make stress your friend. It's not stress that kills us, it is our reaction to it. So, take control of your time, stay connected and communicate.
Here are the instructions for navigating quiz questions. Question types may include multiple choice, true, false, and fill in the blank. Each question provides buttons that allow you to interact with the question. Practice questions that appear prior to the knowledge check do not count towards your results. When completing the knowledge check, you will click the Submit button to move to the next question.